Good morning, children. This is your social teacher speaking. Children, how are you all? Hope you are all doing good. Isn't so? Okay, children. Today's session we are going to see a subject of social science. In this subject, you are going to learn a new unit. That is Unit 2. Its title is Land and Ocean. Okay, children. Children, do you remember what that Unit 1? Yes, that Unit 1 is what that you have learned. Unit 1, the title of the Unit 1 is the Universe and Solar System. Okay, and there you have learned about Universe and Solar System. As the continuation of this, you are going to learn a lot about what? The land and the oceans. Okay, yes, before entering to this lesson, I want to give a small a definition regarding how the earth formed. Okay, how that is, what are all the resources that is took place in earth, which are all very importantly resemble to the Unit 2 lesson, and what that you are going to be learned from this lesson. Okay, see, in this lesson that you have learned, in the Unit 1 that you have learned about the universe. The universe is a vast expanse of space. Most astronomers believe that the universe came into existence after the Big Bang explosion. Is it no? Yes. That took place about 15 million years ago. The universe consists of billions of galaxies. Okay, in that galaxy, a galaxy is a huge cluster of stars which are held together by gravitational force. Most of the galaxies are scattered, okay, in the space, but some remain in groups. Okay, children, yes. The Milky Way galaxy was formed about, do you remember the word Milky Way galaxy? The Milky Way galaxy was formed about 5 million years after the Big Bang explosion. Okay, so far our solar system is a part of the Milky Way galaxy. Okay, children? Yes. Next to see, in that Milky Way galaxy, here next we are going to see about the Earth. Is a part of the galaxy. Earth is a part of the galaxy in the solar system. In the solar system, Earth is a planet, one of the planet. It is a specialized planet, which means it is also called as the Earth, the living planet. Why it is too special? Because the Earth is the third planet from the Sun and the fifth largest planet in the solar system. So it is called, it also known as in the name of blue planet or watery planet. Because for what cause it is known as a name of blue planet and watery planet? Because 3/4 of the earth is covered by what, children? Yes, water. Okay, children, the earth is the only planet in the solar system which is not named after any Greek or Roman deity. Okay, deity. It is the only planet is known as to support life. Here, life is possible on earth because of the presence of what? Land, air and water. Okay, as taking a base of that, we are going to see here our today title, that is new unit, Land and Ocean. Okay, children, that you have known that our entire earth is covered, one of the solar system planet, that the earth is covered by water, which occupies 71% of land water, and the land that occupies 29% of the earth's surface. Okay, children, the surface of the earth is not even. For what cause? It has lofty mountains and deep oceans and other landforms. So these landforms were classified as into 3 order. Okay, yes, let me see in the fourth coming of slides, children. Okay, before of moving to that, I want to give what that you are going to learn from this lesson as a objectives that you are going to see here. you're going to learn from this lesson about the continents and oceans, and next you're going to learn about the characteristic features of different landforms and oceans, and next you are going to know a lot about the classification of landforms by taking off a ample of examples. Okay children, and last you are going to discuss about that along with me, that is know that ocean its future. We are going to discuss about the subtitle oceans and its future. Okay children, in this lesson these are all the main concepts that you are going to learn. Next, see here, introduction. Of course this lesson totally focus about what, the land and oceans which are found on earth, and it deals along with the types of landforms. That is, the types of landforms are in three categories. One is first order landforms, second order landforms, and third order landforms. Very detailedly you are going to see in the next slides. Okay children, yes, and next you are going to see about the oceans and the classification of landforms. Okay children, yes, see here children, 200 million years ago, the great land mass called Pangaea, that means the supercontinent, and Panthalassa, these two were moved away from each other. Children, you know the meaning of Pangaea. What is the meaning of Pangaea? Before seeing of this slide, I want to give a small definition regarding the word Pangaea and Panthalassa. Okay, yes. See here, Pangaea, take the note of this children. Pangaea, a supercontinent made up of all the world's present land masses joined together in the configuration they are thought to have had during the Permian and Triassic periods. Okay, this is the periods in between of this period they have formed. So that is called as the formation of Pangaea. Pangaea means here referred to land children on the earth, and Panthalassa, P-A-N-T-H-A, Panthalassa means it is also known as the Panthalassic Ocean or Panthalassian Ocean in the Greek language. Okay, it means referred to all and the sea. Was the super ocean that surrounded the supercontinent Pangaea. Okay, here together these two alone were took place on the planet of Earth. Okay, yes children, let me move now to that. After that they gained the position. Who gained the position? Both the landmass, and that means Pangaea and Panthalassa were gained the position what is at the present, that is as continents and oceans. Okay children, yes children, do you know what makes land masses to move? No matter children, I will give the answer to you. Okay, that is nothing other than the internal heat of the earth make the land masses to move. Okay children, yes. Now let me move to the slide side. See here, the first order landform. Here in this slide you are going to see about that continents. How many continents are in this universe? See here that 7 continents. Very clearly and briefly are going to see forthcoming of classes. Okay children, and 5 oceans. What are the continents? The 7 continents. The 7 continents are, see here, that is Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Antarctica, Europe and Australia. Okay children, and ocean. What are the 5 oceans which took place in our that is in our earth? That means Pacific, Atlantic, Indian Ocean, Southern Ocean and Arctic Ocean. Okay, yes children, one thing that you have to know, among this ocean the Pacific is the largest ocean and the Arctic Ocean is the smallest ocean. Okay children, see here a small definition regarding continent. Continents mean what? The vast landmass on the earth. Continent means, we can say another type also, one of the 7 main areas of land on the earth, a large contiguous landmass considered independent of its island, peninsulas, etc. Especially the world continent of Europe, Asia and Africa. We can take an example. Oceans. Okay children? Yes. And the next we have known about the ocean means what it is, a huge water bodies which took place on the earth. And see here, already it is given there, 7 continents: Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Antarctica, Europe and Australia. The largest continent is given here, Asia, and the smallest continent is referred to as what? Australia. Okay children, yes, these are all the first order of landforms. Okay, here see, first order of the landforms is over, and next see our ocean. In that ocean, the oceans are 5 types. The earth surface, on the earth surface, they are Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, the Indian Ocean, the Southern Ocean and the Arctic Ocean. Which is the largest ocean? The Pacific Ocean is the largest ocean. Take the note of this children. And which is called as the smallest ocean? That is the Arctic Ocean. Okay children, yes. See here, these are all the very important oceans which are consisting on the earth's surface. Okay, yes, yeah, the differentiation is given, which is the least ocean and which is the largest ocean and which is the least one ocean. And next we are moving to the land classification. That means Sangam period. During the early period, the land were classified by our Tamilians. How that is known? In the period of Sangam period, that is known as 5 types: Kurunji, Mullai, Marudam, Nedal and Palai. What are the speciality of this Kurunji? The period, no? That the land classification, Kurunji land means that land which contains mountain and its environment surrounding nature, it is called as Kurunji. And Mullai, forest and its surrounding, surrounded by the forest, is fully forest entirely covered at that place, are called as Mullai land type. And Marudam land type means agricultural land and adjoining areas, what are all along with the joined with the agricultural land areas are known as Marudam. Okay, and Nedal means what? The land which covered by sea and its environment, water body, are known as Nedal. Okay, and Palai is a region which is referred as what? The land classified as a name of desert region. Okay children, regarding this, all the desert and forest, we are going to see at back side along with the examples. Okay children, yes, let me move. These are all the next slide. Before I want to give a review about this. That is, the land classified into 5 types during the period of Sangam period. It is called as Kurunji, Mullai, Marudam, Nedal and Palai. Okay children, yes. Let's see. Second order landforms. What are the second order of landform? That means under the classification of landforms, the second type of landform which are contained along the categories of what are they took place in the second order landform is known as, it is mountains, plateaus and plains. Okay children, see here, under the mountains, a very high hill is known as mountains. What is the meaning of mountains? Here a small brief about mountains. A mountain is a large landform that rises above the surrounding land in a limited area, usually in the form of a peak. A mountain is generally considered to be steep or than, that means no, steeper than a hill. Mountains are formed through tectonic forces, okay children, or volcanism. These forces can locally raise the surface of the earth is known as mountains. Okay, yes, here we can see the example for mountains. What are the mountains? We can take the example of Himalayan mountains. And number 2, take down children the notes very shortly. And the number 2, first one, the example for mountain, first one is Himalayan mountains and second one Mount Godwin Austen, Godwin, Godwin Austen, Austin, Austin. It also known as K2, Mount Mt dot K2. K, put the letter K and write the number 2 at down of K. It is known as, these are all the mountains you are going to study in your future classes. That means in your forthcoming of 10th standard classes you are going to know. Okay children, as before of that you just known about the places of mountains here. Okay, children? Yes. And see here, next we are going to know about plateaus. Plateaus, especially, plateau means what? Plateau means a large high area of flat land is known as plateaus. Okay, here you can take some example for plateau. Take the example, children. Here, see, I am given here Deccan Plateau, Malwa Plateau. These plateaus were took place in center of India. Okay, one is Deccan Plateau, that is no, the Deccan Plateau is the side of southern side, fully half of the peninsular plateaus where it started in India, no, from that to, okay, from the side, the river of Narmada, from that to the down of Tamil Nadu, that entire river Krishna up to that the Deccan Plateau is flowed, and the Malwa Plateau is took place in a side of north east, that is not northeast side. Okay, Malwa Plateau. As children, these are all that highest you are going to study, known about as elaborately in your standard of high standard. Okay, that is in the class of high class, that is in especially in 10th standard you are going to know. Okay, yes. See now, and not only the Deccan and the Malwa Plateau, take one more example also. The Chota Nagpur Plateau is also we can found in India. Okay, children? Yes. And plains. What the meaning of plains? A plain is where, that is no, in geography, a plain is a flat sweeping land mass that generally does not change much in elevation. Children, see here, plains occurs as lowlands along valley or on the doorsteps of mountains, as coastal plains and as plateaus or uplands. Okay, children, these are referred as plains. Here we can see the example of plain in taken as from the side of India. One is northern plain and Brahmaputra plain. Okay, children? Yes, you take one more example also. One is Indus Ganga plains. Indus Ganga plain. And the next, children, I hope that you have learned well thoroughly about the second order landforms. Do you understood, children, this one? Okay. And children, see here, the picture is given a clear idea about, it depicts about the plain, plateau, stream, cave, lake, a river, valley, hill, pond, beach, ocean and islands. Okay, a land area which surrounded by mass water body is called as a tiny land area is known as island. Okay, children? Yes, this is a ocean. So this picture is taken for the example of second order landforms, where you can see, children, you just keep in mind the second order landforms, which are all consisted, what are all the types, that means mountains, plateaus and plains are known as second order landforms. Okay, so here very clearly, that is, it explained, the picture given an idea to you about the second order landforms. See here that you have learned in this slide, that is mountains, plateaus and plains. Okay, it all took places. Okay, see here, mountains, plains, this are, I given the definition also for plain mean what, plateau mean what. Okay, everybody has known cave mean what, so that you have learned in your history lesson. And then stream, a small water body which is come out from a joining of lake is known as stream, and a river valley. Okay, the two also, which is separated, it is originated from the side of mountain. The source of water is called as a river, and a pond, it has to place in a small land body. Okay, as a name of water body is known as pond. And a beach, a great water surface, and which is near to the land surface, where the sandy structure of place is known as beach, near to the ocean or sea. Okay, children? Yes, children. Next, we are going to move about mountains in detail. We are going to see about mountain means what. Already I had given a small definition regarding mountain. Once again I want to give a small recap about mountain means what. A mountain is a large landform that rises above the surrounding land in a limited area, usually in the form of a peak. Okay children, yes, a mountain is generally considered to be steeper than a hill. 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 Mountains are formed through tectonic forces. Okay, yes, are volcanism. Because of the volcanoes, the change of volcanoes, the formation of volcanoes, here the mountains are formed. These forces can locally raise the surface of the earth is known as mountains. Okay children, yes. And see here, under this mountain subtitle, you have to know about a landform that rises above 600 meters, its surrounding and has a steep slope is called as mountain. So for a steep slope which is known as mountain, where the landform rises from 600 meter above, its nature, its future is that. Okay, the mountain future is that specialized future. So it is above from the land surface, and they are isolated. Mountains are sometimes isolated. Isolated means it may be as a single, separated, or in groups. You can be seen a lot of mountains on your journey. Okay, yes, I hope that you have during your journey that you have had an opportunity to see a lot of groups of mountains on the way of your journey through by the bus or otherwise buses or otherwise train journey or otherwise your four-wheeler journey, that you have listened a lot of mountains. Some mountain were started as an isolated, and another mountain, a group of mountains also you have an opportunity to see that. Okay children, yes. And see, mountain range. Mountains continuously extended for a larger area. So how that mountain ranges formed? The ranges were continuously extended for a larger area. It covered in a large area. It occupied a large area. Is called as the range of mountain. Example: mountains ranges stretches for hundreds or thousands of kilometers. Of course, it never taken a very least amount of kilometer. It definitely stretches a lengthy of thousands of kilometers. For example, we can take in India the mountain of the Himalayas. Okay, under that Himalayas you have seen, you have come to know about detailedly the Himadri. It is a mountain of the Himalayas. Its height, it's sub-Himalaya of the sub-mountains of Himalaya, that is the Himadri. Its height nearly 6,000 meters and it stretches nearly to 25 kilometers. The Himachal height, its height is nearly 3,700 meters to approximately, it is guesses for 4,500 meters. Okay, yes, its area stretches for nearly to 80 kilometers. Okay children, so this is the mountains which are all took place in our nation. Our nation, which is our nation? India is our nation. So here I had given an example of our Indian mountains. Okay, especially a well-known mountain is called as Himalayan mountains, that is Himalayas. In that Himalayas mountain, there you can see what? The Himadri and the Himachal mountains. Okay children, yes children, I am going to end our today's session in this slide itself. Children, take care, do your homework regularly and go through your classes what are all taught by the tutor. Okay children, yes, refer once this slides along by referring of that your text. Okay children, yes, bye children, take care.